Hi everyone, this is Jack Wright. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and I wanted to share a little bit about my personal journey. When I was younger, I started showing many signs of OCD, which included constantly checking, counting numbers, and many patterns I had to do to go throughout my day. Overall, it felt like a never ending game and a cycle I could never complete, where my OCD fears controlled my life. After a while, it felt like my whole life revolved around my OCD. I would feel guilty about the thoughts I was having and ruminate over everything. I was obsessing about everything. I had no idea what was going on, but I felt very powerless. I think getting through it came from realizing that my thoughts do not control me and my thoughts are not me. There's no normal or standard way I should be comparing myself to, especially with my own mental health. However, it was also reassuring to learn that I wasn't the only person going through this and that there's so many others that have very similar experiences and feelings to mine. Before, I felt like I would never be able to escape my own head and I felt isolated and alone. But once I began talking to my parents, friends, doctors, my thoughts became a lot more manageable and I was better able to understand myself and my OCD, which is now why I always encourage everyone to speak out about their mental health. I'd explain to a young person struggling that I faced my own struggles when I was a kid and have continued to do so throughout my adult life. But I've learned that different coping mechanisms like meditation can help you take you out of your own mind and get you back in touch with yourself. Also, spending time with others who understand your struggles and creating a positive support system for your own mental health is so important. And truly, as cliche as it may sound, you are never alone. There's always someone you can talk to, including myself, about anything, how you're feeling physically, mentally, emotionally. And through it, you can learn how to help yourself and others. I'd also give them one of my favorite quotes about mental health. You don't have to learn how to control your thoughts. You just have to stop letting them control you. If you or a young person you know is struggling, please visit childmind.org for help and resources. It won't always be easy, but you got this.